Hey, Jaferis here, and I'm gonna do tutorial video for Bejeweled 2. I'm gonna do action mode. It might be one of the hardest game modes in the game, but it's also one what you can quickly improve on. And the reason why I'm doing this is I've got a few messages from people. Obviously, I've got 100% on the in the trophy collection. And they're just wondering like how I've done it and stuff, like why, well, one, I did it in like a couple of days, and two, like how come you done it so quick, etc. One of the main reasons is like I'm a big fan of like PopCap games, and I've played Bejeweled 2 on like nearly every version it's released on, from Xbox 360, so Xbox Live Arcade, and PC, iPhone, and iPod Touch. So I played it on nearly all formats it's available on, and it's just an addicting game, and you can only improve the more you play. Fair enough, if you look on my gamer tag on 360, I've got like no gamer score points on it, because it's harder. It's not harder, it's just the achievements on there are harder than the PS3. If you remember months ago, like probably last year, well, start of the year, I did a post like why are the achievements harder on 360 than they are PS3. But the PS3 version is good. It's just the requirements are easier. It's not like it's an easier game. It's still the hard, addicting type. But anyway, as you can see, I'm on level 3 already. The main idea of the game is you have to get 3 of a kind of the shapes and colours, just match them. If you get 4 of a kind, then you get a power gem which will explode, and if you get 5 in a row, then you get a hypercube, which will, when you use that, it will destroy all the same colour and shapes of that kind on what's on the board. So as you see, on action mode, it's against the clock. You have to, every time you make a chain or a reaction, then the bottom gauge will fill up. The longer you take, it just goes down. So you've got to keep making combinations to be able to progress to the next level. The reason why this is a good one to practice on is that even though you might not be good at it, you learn like how to make quick judgments. Like you're not spending ages like trying to do combos and stuff, or you're not trying to make a power gem or a hypercube. You're just looking for those 3 of a kind, what you need to be able to progress. Anything other than that is just luck or chance. Like I didn't even try to get a hypercube there, and I just got one. So you do get the odd chance of being able to unlock, well, create gems and stuff without actually having to do anything. You just focus on making the 3 of a kind, which is easier than it sounds. But as you see, when you progress, when on action mode, I think I got it to, can't remember what level I got it to, but it gets harder as it goes along. It might look easy now, but action mode is like, does get frustrating when you can't see one straight away and you're trying to look and your time is going down. And the longer, fair enough, you might be able to fill it up again, but the next time you're looking, it goes down quicker. So each time you get less and less time to complete the level. So it's another good reason why to do action mode, because it's just, you're always going to improve. There's no way you're going to get worse by playing this mode. You're always going to get that bit better. So yeah, the only problem with Bejeweled is that it's basically luck. You could get stuck with only being able to do combos at the top, but then you get that odd like power gem which will blast everything away, and you'll get a good chain reaction. I suppose if you are trying to get the high scores and stuff, it's just focusing on 4 of a kind, because then you can build it, don't use them straight away, just build up the board with power gems, and then once you do get quite a few, you can just set off a chain reaction, and just like in a way that's good as well, because you'll have a clear screen and a whole lot of new gems to create and progress further. But it's just, you can never know what's going to come next, so it's just pot luck really. You could end up doing a whole level with only doing 3 of a kind, but you do get the odd one, what does help you progress quickly. A lot of people ask how do you create the 5 hyper gems on the board. That's best done on endless mode. If you're not good, then I won't lie, it's going to take you bloody ages to do it. The problem with endless mode is that you can't lose. This continues. That's endless mode. The reason why it would help, but then again, I unlocked the hypercubes on action mode because I was quick and just like you get lucky. I admit I got lucky getting the 5 on action mode. The problem with endless mode is that you can always make a combination, but it's not a combination into your interest. With action mode, you it kind of gives you not combos, but it kind of gives you moves to make, which not all the time, but most of the time. Endless mode is because you're going to be doing it for an uncertain amount of time. It doesn't really give you options to do hypercubes or I can't remember what the word is. Oh yeah, I had to pause it here for a second. It's got a cup of tea. But yeah, anyway, because classic mode is hard because once there's no, it won't give you always combinations to make. It will only go to a certain level, and then you could do a combo, it will wipe out the screen, but then you can end up with no more moves, which sucks. Endless mode and action mode, there's always going to be a combination. You either run out of time or for action mode, or you carry on playing. That's why endless mode takes so long. I've been playing it on my iPod. I've got a score of 8 million, and I've got up to like level 106 or something. I'll insert a picture into the video when I mention it. What time is it? 7:53. I'll include the picture at that point, just to show my score on the iPhone version. But you think, oh, how long did it take me to get there? And then on the stats, I've been playing it for like 27 hours, so if you want to get scores of that high, then that's a guideline to how long you're going to have to play it. And if you look on the leaderboard in Bejeweled 2, then you'll notice like how long, there's a time limit of how long you've been playing with all your other stats. At the end of the video of this one, you'll see my one when you look at the leaderboard. But yeah, tips really, don't panic if you can't see a combination, because there is going to be one on the board in action mode. You just don't try moving odd blocks, because that just wastes time, because when you do that you can't move any other piece until like it resets, sort of thing. You do get lucky and it will give you a help thing there, but on action mode that isn't useful because you can't wait 15 seconds before you can get it. So yeah, here's the result page. My best score is 500,000. I've played for 6 hours. I've completed puzzle mode, but that's easy. I've done created 56 hypercubes, 556 power gems.